everyone, I'm JD from Willowbound Journals. Welcome back to my channel. So I've just got my reflections journal here and I thought I would share another Journal With Me episode working in this journal, because one of the prompts that I was looking at was, where have you seen God in your life, or where have you seen love or faith or joy or peace or any of these things at work in your life this year? And I could have documented many stories. I could have done like a collage page or multiple pages for this prompt. But what I wanted to do instead was just focus on one specific story of where I felt God speak to me and show up in my life this year. And it was through the sunrise. So I'm going to, after I flip through what I've done so far in this journal, going to this page here. I have a blank page in between those two pages, so I need to fill this in. I'm just going to cover up this picture of the ship, and I'm using this vintage book page. I love that it has a blank side to it, so I can actually just stick that straight into my altered book, and that gives me some writing space. And then I've printed out some Polaroid photos of a sunrise that I got the amazing privilege of watching when I was away at Oak Beach near Cairns for a week holiday with some of my family. And I remember on the first night we arrived at this holiday house, my mum said, it's really lovely to watch the sunrise here, because we had an ocean view out the back of the house, and there were these two lounge chairs pretty much right on top of the sand overlooking the ocean. And she was like, if you ever feel like it while you're staying here, go look at the sunrise. And I was thinking that first night, no, because I am a night owl and I am a zombie in the mornings. I don't get up early. I don't function in the morning. So I was thinking, no, that's all right. I'll just sleep in every morning of this holiday. It's fine. But then one day, I always had it in the back of my mind, that would actually be really cool to see. Like, this is a wonderful location to witness it. I remember a while ago, like years ago, I came up with a bucket list of, 100 items from big to small things. And on that bucket list, one of the items was to watch a sunrise and take a photo of a sunrise. And so one day I actually did that. I got up at, some 5 o'clock hour in the morning and drove myself to the beach. But it was such a letdown because there's no clouds in the sky and it was pretty boring. Like, it wasn't worth it. I remember just being very unimpressed by that sunrise. And there was no colour in the sky, no nothing. And I would have thought, I should have just slept in. But anyway, I did it a second time round at this place in Oak Beach, and I wasn't intending to, but I did have it in the back of my mind that it would be nice to do it. And then this one morning I woke up early, and I couldn't get to sleep, and I thought, this is perfect. I'm going to go get up and watch the sunrise. And perfect timing, my nephew woke up at the same time. And so we went out to watch the sunrise together and took lots and lots of photos. He had his camera, I had my camera, and we sat on those two lounge chair, deck chair thingies, and it was, really, really good. We got to see the sky change colour. Even before the sun came up, the sky, went from purple, like orange, red to purple, and then when the sun finally emerged, it was like this magical moment and just beautiful as it came up. Just the colours and the colour of the sky, the colour of the sun, the golden colour. I don't know, for me it was just one of the most, probably I haven't seen that many sunrises, to be honest, in my life. This might have been maybe the third or fourth that I can remember. Honestly, I think it might be the third sunrise that I can ever remember in my life. So it was pretty spectacular. It was very, very impressive, and I was quite moved by it. I yeah, just sitting there, seeing that first glimpse of the sun coming up over the horizon, and then as it grows and grows, you know, you get that little dot of light, and then it keeps on glowing and glowing and getting bigger. And I don't know, it was just so beautiful and just so amazing to witness, like the birth of a new day. Like, you know, I get up and the sun's already out every day of my life. So to actually witness this, for other people, this could just be run of the mill. You know, they see this all the time and it's nothing special. But for me, because, yeah, I haven't seen it very often in my life, it was just glorious. It was majestic. And it became my highlight from that holiday away. And then even when I came back from that holiday, I just kept thinking about the sunrise and the symbol of a sunrise, and just all these things that I felt God was speaking to me about sunrises, about how, yeah, as creator God, he is just so amazing, that he created the world, that he created the universe, that he created the sun and the ocean, and sets it all in motion with just the beauty and the glory of it and the power of it, the control over it. And it just, I guess, made me in awe of God and his creation and nature. And but then it also made me, you know, in awe of how he has created humans, and that sometimes my life can feel very mundane and boring and trivial and small and insignificant, which on one level, of course, it is two sides of a coin, right? But it just showed me how I'm part of, you know, this magnificent creation. And just as God has his hand over it all, over the sunrise, over the moving sun and the earth, and he has that same, he's moving in my life. He's moving not only in the world, in this external world, he is moving in my own inner world, in my heart, in my soul, in my spirit, in my mind. He's working inside of me. And even though my life can sometimes feel a bit out of control, it might feel a bit messy and chaotic, sometimes it can feel very depressing, sometimes it can be very anxiety filled, a lot of fear, a lot of sadness, a lot of strong feelings. And just to know that in all of that, God's there. He's in amongst all of that chaos. He's in amongst all of that confusion. He's in amongst all of that unknown. And in the darkness, his light shines there, even when you don't always see it. Like, I don't always see that sunrise, but it happens day in, day out. That beautiful sunrise happens every day. I don't get to witness it. And just like that, I don't necessarily get to witness all the amazing things God does inside of me. I just need to wake up to myself, wake up to life, wake up to him, pay more attention, and see what else I'm missing, you know? Like, what else am I missing in the world that is just glorious and beautiful and powerful and makes me in awe of God, and that is just so filled with wonder and beauty and joy and delight. But to know that that's happening in the outer world, that happens inside of each and every one of us, because we are part of God's beautiful creation, and he is with us moment by moment, every single day. He is in the world, he is with us, he is in us, he loves us. And there's just such beauty and peace and joy and comfort in that notion. And the idea that it doesn't matter what yesterday was like, the sun's going to keep on rising again. You know, there's going to be a new day. It could be a hard day today, but there's a new day tomorrow. And it might be hard again tomorrow, but the light breaks through. There's little moments of light every time. If you look. Yes, that doesn't dismiss the darkness and the hard times, of course, too. But if you just look, you always see that sunrise. You always see that light. You always see that glow in the world, in us, in our lives. So it's very encouraging. I've gone deep with the sunrise, but just so many metaphors and so many symbols it's speaking to me about, and just really encouraging and really uplifting. And I hope that me sharing this story gives you something too. It gives you something hopeful and encouraging and uplifting, that there is light in our lives, even if we can't see it. And no matter what's gone on before, there's always a new day, there's always new light, there's always new glowing and new beauty to be seen and to be found. And sometimes we just have our eyes closed or we're asleep and we miss it, but it's always there. It's always there. So I'm glad to document that in my journal today, that magic moment. And if you want to take the Reflections Journal course with me, you're most welcome. Check the description box below for how you can join this course. And may you know how loved you are, how wide, how high, how deep, how long God's love is for you. You are so, so loved. And may you journal your life because your stories matter. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. A big thank you to my beautiful patrons who supported me in November. I hope you absolutely loved all of the extras this month. And if you would like to support me in December and get access to extra videos and printables, behind the scenes updates, and first access to any of my creations, the link is down below in the description box. The links are also down there to all of my journaling courses. The Reflections journaling course is running all through December if you would like to document your year for 2022. And if you would like to support my book fundraiser, the link is there to my GoFundMe page as well.